Please, this is a SecureTeam10 video. Millions of subscribers over here. Probably makes good money doing this. So he has this UFO megastructure next to the moon. And as you see, strange little thing there. We'll go ahead and skip ahead. Right? You see what we're looking at, right? Okay. This is SecureTeam10. UFO megastructure caught next to the moon. Get your shirts. Get your website. Get your merch. Oh, original moon video. He even provides us a link to the original video. The hell is this? There's no about section. It's categorized under music with absolute zero about section. I stumbled upon this video. SecureTeam10 busted sharing a CGI hoax video. And then he says, is this good for the UFO community? But this is Dr. J Radio Live. And I would call this a good catch by Dr. J Radio. So let's shout out Dr. J Radio. And at the beginning of the video, so search this out. You see how you can sub to him and stuff like that. I would hook him up because he shows us something interesting. Talks about the video. Talks about what it is. Now, if we see here, thanks for watching. This is UFO video number 2 of 5. Links to other videos like this can be found below. Subscribe, comment for more. And then it says here, everything was created using After Effects, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and FL Studio. If you'd like to use this or any of my videos for any purpose, contact me first. Hollywoodscotty@gmail.com. Well, the person that SecureTeam10 links to is not the original uploader. It's somebody that copied that video, most likely. Well, you could probably guess why. I won't guess myself. Let's hear what this guy has to say. Dr. J Radio.
But I am a journalist. I do know how to research. I mean, I went to law school, so that's what we do. So looking into this video, you know, he clicks on the original link, but that wasn't the original where it originated. Because, see, 6 months ago, this appeared on Hollywood Scotty's channel when I was looking for UFO footage for my channels. And unfortunately, within a couple minutes, I realized, not even a couple minutes, that I can't use it because on his channel, it says in the damn description that it's CGI. He's...
Gotcha. Thank you, Dr. J Radio Live. Now, I've always had this opinion about SecureTeam because I used to watch SecureTeam a very long time ago before I started YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 3 years. Before I started, I watched them. And so I found a channel called Alien Addict. If you're not subscribed to Alien Addict, go hook him up. If you type in SecureTeam10 debunk or exposed or anything like that, you're going to notice there's a plethora of videos. I suggest if you are a viewer of SecureTeam10, go to UFO Theater. Because what he does is kind of break down every time SecureTeam10 has done these types of things. Now, this is from 3 years ago, but it's a great video, okay? But you can find even more debunks, right? You can find even more people kind of showing you the truth about him. The one that I think is the best, though, is Daza the Cameraman. I know I've told you this before, but it's entirely relevant now because how the internet works is like some things the internet never forgets, but it takes somebody to kind of pop up and remind the internet sometimes of exactly what happens. There's Daza the Cameraman. Now let's go and we'll add SecureTeam10 to the search. So it's Daza the Cameraman, SecureTeam10, and we get an excellent playlist by Daza. I'm not going to play this stuff for you. Whoa, here we go. This is from 4 years ago. Okay. Got it. Oh, wow. Look at all this. Daza has literally just completely chronicled what happens here. So this video here was an old SecureTeam video that you won't be able to find on his channel. What he did was take Saturn, he took Neptune, he photoshopped Neptune behind Saturn and created an entire narrative. He even recorded his voice, changed the pitch, and interviewed himself and then claimed that the person that he was interviewing was none other than an astronomer. So let me go. So obviously it's not that I want to be like unfair to the guy or something or put him down. I don't. I just want to let you know that things have changed a lot on YouTube. Let me kind of give you a perspective. Because some of you saw my original channel when I started it, and I did a lot of compilation videos, did a lot of fact checking, did a lot of taking like sightings and putting them into programs and seeing if they were created with video editing software or graphics, and did a lot of like showing you some great sightings and great things that were some great videos to give a good perspective. We quickly noticed, though, that channels were appearing, even through demonetization, that would put out these types of fake sightings, as you can see. And they would do very well in the algorithm and get shared a lot and clicked a lot. And they'd have this air that a lot of people believed them or something. And regardless of what you think about that, I've got my own opinions there. I truly think, though, that if you go to Mufon, you notice that from what used to be a lot of great pictures, great videos, great like cell phone videos and cameras pulled out, people driving and seeing things, what used to be just like picture after picture after picture and video after video turned in as sightings have now went down to just what you see in front of you here. These are the best recent ones over at Mufon, a site that used to do really good. They were great about, you'd have to go through a lot of crappy pictures, but you would find really good sightings is what I'm trying to say. Even the UFO map, and I would pull it up and show it to you, but you know what? No real reason to. This is something I use a lot to kind of see what, sightings are there and how good they are, and you can click a button and go and just see all the turned in pictures. Now, if you notice something about these pictures, they're not that good. You get me? You've got some like obvious balloons. You've got some couple little like really distant things that God knows what they are, and then you can go through page after page after page and not see much of anything good. Nothing like you'd used to, right? I'm saying it's changed a lot. Now compare how all these websites that were trustable and good back then have turned into that, right? There's not a lot of content out there to pull from. Is it not kind of explainable that this is what happens with these types of YouTube channels? Maybe. So I figure we might as well talk about some like actual real nice good news that happened involving space, and I would bring you some good UFO sightings. They're just not easy to find. There's not a lot sticking out. When I do find one, I bring it to you. We just did one a couple months ago. Isn't that weird? We used to be able to do them every couple days. It's been months. Hubble is celebrating his 29th birthday with a new view of the Southern Crab Nebula, and it's just a really good picture, as you can see right here. I think it's really awesome. And everyone out there's heard about the black hole, the first black hole that was imaged, right? And wow, here we go with Vox trying to insert their agenda in. Vox, will you please shut down? Can we like not have this anymore? Like that'd be just so nice. In fact, stay tuned for another upload today where I tell you about something around those lines. We'll see. Back to the black hole. This thing has even spawned memes. Like a lot of really good memes came out of this new imaging of the first black hole. And they talk about how they did it and all that good stuff. So other things that have happened in the space realm, even the unidentified realm, not much, but a house-sized asteroid zipped by the Earth today, which was an hour ago this was put out, but I think this happened last night, so that works. Just a big asteroid that came in between the moon and the Earth. It just flew by, no complications, no problems. I don't even think we had any type of like debris that we could have saw as like a meteor shower. And this is the moon lander that was sent by Israel. It crashed and blew up. There's its last picture. Still a pretty picture. Pretty cool picture of the surface of the moon. This is some 10, 20 kilometers up, the last picture it got before it completely detonated on the moon. other very tragic type of things, but you could see the fire at Notre Dame from space, spotted from space with this photo. I don't know if it was this photo really, but kind of, right? Another like interesting thing that happened. And then maybe we'll get a lot more stories in the space realm. I haven't been covering it as much, just not a lot to talk about. But, you know, with investment hitting a record high in 2018 and a lot of op-eds talking about we won't make it to Mars before 2033 and all these things and all these opinion pieces out, even an opinion piece out today, won't pull it up, but a really cool opinion piece about what happens if a meteor does start to come towards the Earth and we think we have to divert it. If it's possible, what we would do. All these things are out there if you're interested and you want to find them. I would make videos on them, but I got other stuff I need to talk about. In the end, there's a lot of good stuff happening around space and rocket launches and science and the big movement against anti-science. I call it propaganda, but we'll just say the anti-science movement. A lot of people are starting to wake up, you know, to what science really is and educate themselves on it before they make those assumptions, which I think is great. It's like society moving towards a better place, right? Just understand something before you call it fake. All I'm asking. And in the end here, I hope that I've offered some perspective. It's not that I don't like Tyler or Secure Team or whatever, because I love that type of content. I love those types of videos if they're not made up, because it's too easy to not fact check, to not, you know, what I would expect now that it's absolutely provable that the first appearance of Tyler's video, SecureTeam10's video from yesterday or the day before, the first appearance of it is on a website or on a YouTube channel that made it with After Effects. The man admits it. It's very easy to find this and track it. I've even shown it in this video. I would hope SecureTeam10 would kind of show everyone like, hey man, I'm for the truth. I'm for what's real. I'm going to delete that video. I'm going to issue a video to explain what happened and give credit to the person that made the original video, because they weren't trying to fool everyone. They literally told people, and it took people to deceptively edit the video, re-upload it, and put it out without that information in order for Tyler to find it and use it. Although, there are very easy tools to be able to search back to see if videos like this have been uploaded in the past. But then again, I'm going to give Tyler an out there, which I usually don't do. Don't hate me for it, but I'm going to give him an out simply because it was edited to try to prevent, you know, algorithms or searches from tracking it back. You know, they flipped the aspect ratio, zoomed in a little bit. And so, well, I'll leave it there. Anyway, I hope I could help anyone out there that saw that video. And I want to give a big shout out to the radio station or the YouTube channel that brought this to everyone's attention. Go show them some support. It's always great to correct misinformation, in my opinion. It prevents YouTube from having to step in and correct it for us, which always results in a lot of censorship that isn't deserved. See you next time. Audi 5000. Appreciate you.